It's Justice for Comics. That's my favorite Prince song of all time. I don't know. I like the religious overtones in the beginning. I love it. All right. I'm a couple drinks in. I went to dinner tonight. I had some nice snow crab. Went out for some seafood. Had a couple rum runners already. So yeah, I didn't drive home. Let's put it that way. So I'm drinking a Coke tonight just to sort of caffeinate myself, so I'm a little bit more lively. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I had a couple rum runners. Taking the edge off. Not that I need to do that very often. I'm always having a drink, anyways. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I got some books in the mail today that we're going to go over. I'm in the proverbial closet, so hopefully my Wi-Fi is strong like bull. My Wi-Fi should be nice and strong. Um, I think I am going to buy a Wi-Fi booster and plug it in downstairs. Maybe that'll help me when I'm outside. I still like doing the outside live streams because I like to smoke a cigar, and this time of year it's a little cooler. It's kind of nice to be outside. But yeah, tonight I was like, I'm going to do it from the closet. I haven't done one of these in a while. I got some prints behind me. You can kind of see my Esteban prints, my Alex Ross lithograph, and I got a couple more Esteban prints up there. So yeah, it's kind of fun to show off the artwork a little bit. One of these days, I'll have a more formalized comic book room on the next house. I've got a 3-bedroom house with a loft, but my loft is being used by my wife for her work. So yeah, I kind of have to make do with this closet, which has all my comic books in it, most of my comic books anyways. I am definitely getting to a point now. I think I'm up to like 24, 25 long boxes. I'm up to a point now where I may have to consider renting some space, renting like an air conditioned unit. I'm always a little worried about that. I've heard so many stories of people that have done that, and then I don't know, their collection gets stolen. I don't think it probably happens that often, but obviously it's a risk. If someone wants to steal my comic books in my house, they got to get through my alarm system. They got to get through me. You know, it's a little safer to have them in my closet. But the problem is, I'm running out of capacity. So I either need to buy a bigger house, or I may have to spend some money and rent an air conditioned unit and store some of my books. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I got to make that decision at some point this year. Kind of running out of room. All right, let's see who's in the chat. We got Luis Ramirez 504. Lewis is usually always first in the chat. Most of the time he is. Good to see you, Lewis. We got GT Key Comic. Season's greetings to you as well, my friend. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All that good stuff. We got Mad Mike's Comics. Good to see you, buddy. We got Just a Little Podcast. JB's in the house. What else we got here? Yes, Let's Go Crazy. Good song. Artie Rivera, good to see you, buddy. BTC Moon Guy. And yes, I decided not to drive. I'm not a good driver. I'm not that great of a driver anyways, but if I have a couple drinks in me, yeah, you don't want to see that. So the wife handles the liquor a lot better than I do. I think she only had one drink tonight. So yeah, I had her decide to drive home. That was the right decision, no doubt about it. All right. So first off, I'm going to talk about an exclusive cover that tried to come out today. There were some problems. Let me share my screen here. So we'll get to this real quick. All right. So I'm not overly familiar with this online seller, wantedcomics.com, but he has an exclusive cover with John Gallagher, and I freaking love it. I mean, I like John Gallagher anyways. I own a lot of John Gallagher stuff. I got all of John Gallagher's Transformers covers that he did. Yeah, I mean, I've bought a lot of his stuff over the years. A lot of different covers. I just think this cover is absolutely fantastic. So this is Haha #1. This is an Image Comics book that is coming out, I believe, in January. I think it's around I think the release date's around the 21st of January, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the John Gallagher exclusive cover. So John Gallagher is a good artist. He's up in Canada. He's a Canadian. So I was exposed to his stuff originally through Mutant Beaver. I did reach out. I did send a message on Instagram to John Gallagher a few months back, trying to see if he could come on my live stream. I don't think he ever responded. I'll try to reach out to him again, and maybe the owner of Wanted Comics can help me do that. I'm assuming he has a relationship with him since he did the exclusive cover through their site. But this was a book that I tried to buy today at 12 noon, and their servers went down. I guess their website, I guess it crashed. It's kind of that's what it seemed like to me. It kept me internal error, I think it was. So it wouldn't allow me to buy the book. I don't know if there are people that were able to buy it, but don't be fooled by this out of stock. It's not out of stock. I did message the owner of Wanted Comics. Nice guy, seems really nice. Obviously, I don't think he anticipated the demand. I don't know what happened. It crashed his site. I mean, it's happened. I've seen it happen before to other websites. But this cover is absolute fire. I mean, I've looked at a lot of the different Haha #1 variants, and this is by far the best, no doubt about it. So I will be all over this. So what's happened is, I don't know how many sales happened today. Their site crashed. I was able to click on and get to checkout, and then I would go to checkout and it would give me an internal server error. So I was never able to buy one today. I tried several times after 12 o'clock today to buy it, and it didn't happen. But don't worry, it's not sold out. I talked to the owner. There will be sets available this Thursday, starting at noon. So how he's going to do this is at noon, 1 o'clock, 2 p.m., and I think maybe 3 p.m. I know for sure. Let me check my messages here. I can't remember. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, it looks like everybody can hear me. I'm not seeing any messages saying we can't hear you. Let me look at my messages here. Yeah, so noon, 1, 2, and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Each of those times, noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., there's going to be 50 sets sold at each window. So you need to set your alarm for noon. Try to pick up one of those 50 sets, and then as soon as those 50 sets sell out, it'll be released again at 1 o'clock. And as soon as those 50 sets sell out, it'll be released again at 2, and then at 3 o'clock. So we've got 4 opportunities with 50 sets. That tells me that the sets are limited to what, 400 copies? I think that's an interesting way to do it. Instead of just releasing one time slot, and then everybody's trying to buy the 400 sets, and then within maybe 5 to 10 minutes it sells out. It's kind of nice to spread it out from noon to 3 o'clock. So you've got several times during the afternoon to try to pick up a set. The sets are, I believe, $25 for the trade dress and virgin, which I think is a steal. I mean, for that cover, I would have paid 50. So I think it's a great deal. It's an image book. I don't know. I'm assuming the writing is going to be somewhat similar to like Cream. It's more rated. I mean, if they're smart, what they'll do is they'll kind of like Ice Cream Man. They have like standalone stories every issue. I think that's a smart way to do it. But that cover by Gallagher is it's phenomenal. I mean, I that will easily be on my top 20, 25 list of best covers for the year. I mean, that cover is awesome. I love it. So I highly recommend you set your alarms for this Thursday, noon, 1, 2, and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you miss the noon spot, make sure you try at 1 o'clock, then at 2, then 3. So you'll have 4 opportunities to try to grab a set. I have a feeling these sets are going to be 2 to 3 times what they're going to sell for. So I wouldn't be surprised if the set sells for $75 to $100 after it sells out. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Gallagher's a great artist. That cover is just phenomenal. It's definitely one of my favorite covers that I've seen in quite some time. So as you can tell, I'm promoting it. I think it's great. I'm gonna pick up a set myself. I like great artwork, and I don't know. I'm assuming the story will be good. Image usually doesn't fool around. Most of their stuff's pretty decent. So I think this is going to do well. So set your alarms this Thursday, the 17th, noon, 1, 2, and 3 p.m. John Gallagher, great artist, great looking comic book cover. Yes, Louis, it does look like Ronald McDonald. Looks like he got shot in the forehead too. I don't know. It looks like a bullet wound. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I'm going to definitely pick that up. I've looked at a lot of the AHA covers. That's my favorite so far. I haven't seen anything that beats it. Just my opinion. So that's what I'm looking at this Thursday. I mean, look at the close up on that. My God, that's so good. So freaking creepy. That's what you want from your clown. You want creepiness. I love it. All right. So that is something to look out for this Thursday. I did get some books in the mail today. I did get my Marvel Action Chillers number 3. That is the Sweeney Boo cover. Sweeney Boo seems to be one of the it's pretty hot artist so far. A lot of her stuff's been doing well. This did sell out on Midtown very quickly last week, so I think it does come up for sale this Wednesday. So check your local comic book shop. The problem is this is a 1 in 10, and this is not a title that sells all that well. It's a Marvel Action Chillers. It's not a title. It's an IDW Marvel collaboration, and a lot of shops, I mean, all the shops near me, I called all of them to say, hey, do you have a copy of this? And they all told me, yeah, we only ordered like 3 or 4 copies. So they didn't order enough to get the incentive, most of the shops near me. So this is one that if you can pick it up on eBay, I looked at eBay today. I think you could pick it up for $15 to $20. So it's pretty reasonable. I think I paid with shipping, I paid $20 for this. Maybe a little less, maybe $17, $18. I've seen some sales in that $30 to $35 range, so it has sold a little higher than what I paid for it. I just think it's a really cool cover. I mean, I like it. So 1 in 10, so a little bit more difficult to obtain. I got 2 covers of this. I may post one of these for sale on Instagram. I kind of forgot that I bought a couple copies of this, but I love it. It's a Simon Bianchi cover. It's the 1 in, I think it's the 1 in 50 Is it a 1 in 50? I believe it's a 1 in 50 cover for death metal. The Multiverse Who Laughs, #1. And that is a Simon Bianchi cover. I got 2 copies. So I'm thinking about selling one of them. I would let one go for about $50. 50 or maybe $55, somewhere around there. So if you're interested, just message me. I do have a couple copies, extra copies, so I am willing to sell one. Just think it's a really nice cover, Batman Who Laughs. It's a 1 in 50 variant. Yeah, I would take like $55 plus shipping. So let me know if anyone's interested in that. I do have an extra copy, and I wouldn't mind selling it. I'd rather sell it through Instagram than eBay. The next one is it's an exclusive cover. I think this was through Trinity Comics. Yeah, Something is Killing the Children, #12. This is a Zoe Lachey. I like Zoe Lachey's artwork. I've been talking about her quite a bit lately. This is the color splash variant. I think there was only 400 or 500 of these. It's a virgin cover. It's a pretty nice cover. Yeah, I think I paid like $25 for this. I think it has gone up in price. It's there's a lot of people that are into her artwork. Again, Zoe Lachey. This is the Something is Killing the Children, #12. The color splash variant. Pretty limited. I think it was only 400 or 500 copies, something like that. So I just like that cover. I'm a big fan of her artwork, so I definitely picked that up. The next one was one of my Instagram followers. I think it was I think it was Infamous told me about this. And I immediately went on and bought 2 copies. It sold out maybe a half hour after I bought them. And you do get a couple of certificate of authenticity COAs. This is Star Wars #7. These are the John, what is it? What's his name? John Tyler Christopher. The negative space variants. Luke Skywalker. It's pretty nice. I got 2 copies. Each of them came with a COA. I think this is limited to 4,000. So not super limited. I mean, it's not like there's only 400 or 500 of these produced. The 4,000 is pretty high, but I mean, I think I paid like $20 a piece for them, and I think they go for $75 to $80 on eBay right now. Some people asking more than that, but just a cool looking cover. That was one that glad to have picked that up. Right after I bought it, it did sell out. So those were the books I had to show tonight. A couple nice looking books. I did send an invite out to Rod, Just a Rican. I don't know if he maybe he said he should be awake. I messaged him earlier tonight. I think I messaged him at like 7:30. Yeah, 7:36. And he said, "Yeah, I should be awake." And I said, "Cool, stay frosty." And I sent him an invite at 9:32, and he's yet to respond. So, Rod, if you're out there, you want to join the live stream, that would be cool. I did send you an invite. No big deal if you can't make it. Not a problem at all. All right, who else we got here in the chat? BTC Moon Guy, I think I already said hi to you. We got Boondocks 90. Good to see you. Louis the 13th says, "I've seen Comic Tuber do a video from his storage facility." Yeah, I think Reggie Collects has done that a couple. I know he bought a huge collection. I think he bought like 1 million comic book collection or something like that. Was it 1 million or was it 100,000? I think it was 100,000. He bought a massive collection. I think it was 100,000 comic books. And I know he had to rent a storage facility. And yeah, I've seen a couple people do that where they're doing their live streams or their videos from their storage unit. Hey, that could be me. I mean, I'm kind of running out of space here, guys. As you can see, I've got a freaking shite load of long boxes. I'm up to like 25 now. So I am kind of running out of capacity. So that could be me. I might be doing my live streams from the storage facility. Uh, Devil Creep Cheesecake, good to see you. Bagged and Hoarded says tonight's show, The Closet, featuring Justice. Finally, yes. I know I've talked about doing these shows from the closet. I mean, the Wi-Fi is a lot better up here. I don't think I have any issues technically with doing the live streams up here, which is kind of nice. Sometimes I'm outside, I have issues. So yeah, it's been pretty good to do them up here. Plus, I have all my comic books kind of at my fingertips. So if I need to pull out a comic book real quick, it's pretty easy to do that. Bagged and Hoarded was waiting for a late nighter. There you go. Glad I could accommodate. Yep. Looks like Ronald McDonald. Coney Island. Good to see you. Ancient Mariners in the house with us. Good to see you, Ancient. Jimmy Ramsey. Good to see you, buddy. I tried to get the Ahaha from Wanted Comics today, and right at noon, the site crashed. Yeah, it crashed for me too. I was on top of it, and I still couldn't get one. So I was a little pissed off about it. I was like, man, what the hell's wrong here? Instead of just like trash talking Wanted Comics, I messaged the owner, and he was real nice. He messaged me back. I mean, I love people that respond to me. And he's like, yeah, I had some problems with the website today. I'm going to repost these on Thursday. So they will be coming up for sale again on Thursday, the 17th. You'll have another chance at it. So don't worry too much. You'll have another shot at picking up a set. I'm going to do the same thing this Thursday, the 17th. Manny the Comic Collector, good to see you. All right. The next thing we can talk about, Scorpion Comics has an exclusive coming out this tomorrow, Wednesday. Another Venom cover that looks pretty nice. Let me pull that up. He did post something on Instagram, so let me share that. For all of you that are into the exclusive covers, and if you like Delato, there you go. Nice Delato cover for Venom. What is it? Venom 30? Is it 32? I think it's issue 32. I think it's the typical 1,000 trade dress, or yeah, 3,000 trade dress, 1,000 virgin. Yeah, number 32, Venom 32, Gabriel Delato. Nice cover. I mean, it's definitely a nice cover. There is, yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry. The trade dress is limited to 1,500, and the virgin is limited to only 700. So yeah, a little lower than normal. $60. That's a pretty good deal. Trade dress is only 20. So if you want the set, it's 60. The trade dress is only $20. Yeah, it's a nice cover. I like it. So that's coming up tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Another Delato exclusive. Scorpion Comics has done pretty well with the exclusive covers. I mean, most of their stuff sells out or comes close to selling out. I definitely knew that this Crane gold cover for the Spider-Man #1 facsimile, I knew that was going to sell out, even though it was $80. And I think the print run was what, something like 800 for the Virgin, 1,500 for the trade dress, something like that. Yeah, it sold out. Yeah, I'm sorry, 800 for the sets. Yeah, so each of the sets were $800. So you can only buy them as a set, and it sold out pretty quickly. I think within like 5 minutes it was gone. So yeah, I'm sure that those have close to doubled in price. I mean, that's been a good combination for me. I mean, I've scored on a lot of good books this year. 2020 was definitely the year for Scorpion Comics, in my opinion. I mean, they had some really, really big books. You know, if you go to their site, Um, and you look at their Hall of Fame. So if you want to look at and see, hey, what has done well at Scorpion Comics, if you go to their site, you click on the Hall of Fame button. This will kind of tell you these are all the books that sold out pretty quickly this year. Um, the Crane covers did really well. That Cult of Dracula was awesome. I'm glad I bought that. That has done well. My biggest score this year has got to be now. The one I really wish I had bought was this Raphael Grisati, graded 9.8. That $250. I mean, that was an expensive purchase, but that's easily over $1,000 now for that book. Easily, it's tripled in price or quadrupled in price. I think that's at least $1,000 for that now. The other one that I did really well on was the Mickey Mouse sets. I bought 2 sets for $60 a piece, and if you get them graded, my sets are mint. They're 9/8. If you get them graded, the sets sell for, man, I mean, at least $800 to $1,000. I would easily say. So there's been some really good exclusive covers this year from Scorpion. I've done really well on several of them. Glad that I picked some of those up. But yeah, so you got another one this Thursday. Take a look at that. Trying to think if there's anything else. A lot of times I go to Chasing Comics. My good friend Infamous, his site, he's always posting some pretty nice stuff. Let me pull up his Instagram. Yeah. So he's on top of these exclusive covers quite a bit. I mean, I don't love all of them, but there's some certain ones I have an affinity for. I like Aaron Bartling's work. This one's pretty good. This is an exclusive cover for Dead End Kids. I think that's a Scout Comics exclusive. I think it's Scout Comics, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Low print run, only 100 copies. Mutant Beaver is the only site selling it. Aaron Bartling's a good buddy of mine. I talk to him all the time. That comes up for sale this Friday at 6 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out. 100 print run's pretty damn low. Mutant Beaver is a Canadian online store. So the only drawback is if you're in the U.S., your shipping costs are a tad higher than normal. But Mutant Beaver's pretty good. I've never had an issue with them. They're very reliable. And this, again, is a really nice cover by Aaron Bartling. Nice dude. I chat with him quite often. He's been on my live streams before. I mean, there's a couple haha variants. This is another one. Third Eye Comics has it for $20. I don't know. It's kind of like an old throwback type cover. It kind of looks like a vintage type poster. I mean, it's pretty cool. But I'm not in love with that. The Gallagher one is so damn good. I can't go with anything other than that. I mean, that's the cover for me. Again, here, I think this is the regular cover. Yeah, this is one of the regular covers from Image. But yeah, the Gallagher one's the best by far. I don't think there's any doubt about that. In my opinion, that's the best cover for that title. Yeah, this did really well. Star Wars High Republic. This was the Aaron Cooter, limited to 600 copies. There were several stores selling it. It sold out very quickly. 789 Mutant Beaver Sadlerman. Only U.S. store was the Comic Mint. So I don't know how much was allocated to each store. Probably just a couple hundred. It sold out very, very quickly. It's this. I guess this is a new Jedi on the cover. I can't remember what her name is. Kiev Keeve Trennis. I don't know where they come up with these names. I don't know. I mean, I think the cover's okay. I don't think it's that awesome. Here's another. This was an exclusive cover through Comic Kingdom of Canada, and Frankie's Comics had it listed as well, and Golden Apple, and it's sold out very quickly. This is the Kamikoli variant. It's pretty nice. It's decent, but I'm telling you, I haven't seen that cover yet on any of these Star Wars High Republic variants that made me feel like, oh, I got to buy that for sure. So I've sort of been waiting. And talk about Ronald McDonald cover. That's your freaking Ronald McDonald cover for AHA #1. That's the Megan Hutchinson. She's a good artist. I mean, I've bought some of her variants before. This one's pretty nice. Definitely has. It's a little creepy. Free hugs. That's definitely the Ronald McDonald homage there. So this is the other one. This one I almost pulled the trigger on. I like it. It's decent. I don't know why I didn't do it. I mean, Sean Alexander's good. I mean, he's a Spawn artist. He's been around a while. This is a Black Cape Comics exclusive. I think it did eventually sell out. It took a day or two to sell out. I like the Gallagher so much better though. So that's my opinion on that. You got another one here. Casey Parsons. Looks like she's a Trump fan. That was being sold through Gotham Central Comics. Yeah, I don't care for that cover that much. It's definitely weird. Yeah, but this was the other one that I definitely promoted. I talked about this on my live stream, on the last live stream. Ice Cream Man number 23, the Zoe Lachey Virgin variant that came up for sale last Friday. Only 500 of those. It did sell out pretty quickly on Trinity Comics. I think they were allocated at least 200-300 copies. They sold out pretty quickly. And then there were some copies for sale on Mutant Beaver. I don't know if they're still for sale there. I think last time I checked, they were still available. But the reason I bought this was because I wanted to have a shot at getting the metal cover. So there's the exact same cover, but it's a metal cover. Came up for sale on Monday. Only 150 of those. It did sell out very, very quickly. I think within 2 to 3 minutes it was sold out. I was able to grab a copy of that as well. It's a freaking awesome cover. It's creepy. I like a white cover. I mean, it's just artistically, it's fantastic. And I like Zoe Lachey's art anyway. So that was one I couldn't say no to. I love it. I love it. All right, let me get back to the chat here. Oh, let me see who checked in here. Ancient Mariner says everyone's feeling on this DC future state. Is this going to be DC's death knell, or is it going to give DC life? I mean, I picked up a couple, the Batman ones, the Wonder Woman, the Justice League. I'm trying the first 2 issues of each. I hope it's going to be good for DC. I don't know. I think it's too early to call. I know DC's had some problems. They're not selling real well. I think Marvel's eating their lunch lately. I think independents have been doing really well compared to DC. Louis says yes. I think he uses it for work out equipment storage too. There you go. Yeah, I think that's Reggie he's talking about. Yeah, you usually can never go wrong with Delato. Delato's got a pretty big following. Ancient Mariner says that Homelander version was amazing. Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a good one. Manny says, I found Countdown presents Superman, Batwoman, first appearance of Plastic Woman in the back bins. Nice. Yeah, that's a hot book right now. No doubt about it. Jimmy says, yes, thank you on the lead on Ice Cream Man. I did get one, but didn't get the metal cover. Yeah, I mean, I love metal covers. I don't know. It's just something weird, like holding a cover that's metal. It's heavier. I mean, I don't know. Just it has a great feel to it. I only own two other metal covers. I've got No Heroin #2 metal cover, and I've got No Heroin #3 metal cover. And I've still to this day not seen um, issue #2 for sale on eBay yet. I mean, if I go to eBay right now, take a look. Maybe there's one for sale now. I don't know. Um, so that was the regular cover. That's the regular Zoe Lachey cover. Had a white cover. She's holding up a wolf's head. Um, all right, there's a metal cover for No Heroin #3. I do own that one. Someone's asking $125. I think I paid $50 for that, so that's done okay. They were pretty limited though. I think was only 50 of those produced, which is pretty damn low print run. Obviously, issue #1 did the best. I did not pick up one of those. I don't know. Is that true? Limited to 20 copies? Yeah, that's super low. Um, Here they're saying limited to 50. I think it was limited to 50 copies. I don't know, man. I only own two metal covers, and I love them. I think they're fantastic. I used to own a glass cover. I think I sold that to one of my Instagram followers bought it from me. It was cool. I mean, it was so heavy though. God damn, that was a heavy comic book. So heavy. So there's the splash page No Tears. That's the one I just got in the mail. They're only eBay. They're only asking 25. That's about what I paid for it. Jesus. Well, that's a good buy right now. Somebody is selling it on eBay for basically what it costs. I mean, that's the one I bought. That's about what I paid. I think I paid like $25 plus shipping. So if you like that, that might be a good buy right now. There's one for sale on eBay. But yeah, issue #2 metal cover. I've not seen one for sale yet on eBay. Not even one. I still haven't seen one. I don't know if there's an image of it even. There should be. Let's see if there is. Might be an image. No, I don't see one. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's one of the best covers I've seen. It's got a red background. Um, Type in metal, maybe it'll show up. Yeah, I don't see it. That's I don't know what to tell you. Maybe if I go to Zoe Lachey has an Instagram account. Let me see if it's on her Instagram. Maybe it is. Uh, yeah, there it is. So that's the cover that I got. There's only 50 of those. I've not ever seen one for sale on eBay yet. I just love it. I love a red cover anyways. That cover is just absolute fire for me. I wouldn't sell that book for less than $500. Not even close. I love it. I think it's awesome. Yeah, that bloodshot glass cover. Yeah, that's the one I sold. I mean, I liked it. I had it for a while. I mean, that was a good book, but it was so damn heavy. Like, God, I got it so many comic books anyways. It was kind of hard to store. That was the only problem with it. It was such a heavy, thick book. I had to have it. I had it in like a special Mylite. It was just kind of a pain. You couldn't store it. It basically was like slightly larger than a magazine size book. So it was kind of tough to store. That was the only drawback to it. But if you have room to display something like that, yeah, it was a beautiful book to have on display. So I think that's the way to have that book. Um, there's a lot of guys that are not doing comic book shows but are still in the closet. I'm in the closet, guys. Like my favorite comedian Norm Macdonald always says, I'm a deeply closeted gay man. I'm deeply closeted. So then the interviewer's like, so you're gay? Yeah, no, I'm not gay. I said I'm deeply closeted. By the way, if you want to really get an insight into my humor, I love Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald is my favorite comedian. He's just a freaking genius. I mean, there actually is a YouTube channel. If you type in on YouTube, Norm Macdonald is a genius. There's a guy that compiles. I can't remember who did it. There's a guy on YouTube that compiles like the reasons why Norm Macdonald's a genius. Yeah, and he's got one joke that's like 18 minutes long. It's it's a series. I mean, it's a series. It's basically one joke, but it's so well crafted. Yeah, I mean, I can't talk more about. I can't talk well enough about Norm Macdonald. I love him. He's so awesome. GT Comics says, any thoughts on Spider-Man number 55, the LR Virgin? Let me look that up. That somewhat comes to mind. I think it's Amazing Spider-Man, right? Yeah. Can't spell. Uh, yeah, I know this one. The Gleason one has been popular, right? Yeah. Let me share my screen here. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Yeah, you got the Gleason cover. Um, what's the one we're looking for? LR Virgin. who's LR? I don't know who LR is. I mean, I'm a couple rum runners in, so that's probably why my brain's not coming up. Is this one? I like that one. That's number 49. God, that was a book. I remember looking at I think it was the French variant of this. I almost pulled the trigger on this cover. There was a French variant I could have picked up for like, it was like 75, $50, something like that. Even that one now, forget it. It's even that covers like $500, $600. And the original on this, the US version of this, is crazy expensive. I don't know. The last one sold for like 10 grand or something crazy. I mean, that's a beautiful Delato cover. I love that Delato cover. It's awesome. I should have bought that French variant. Damn it. Just to own that cover. I don't care if I can't read the damn book. That was a total cover buy for me anyways. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure what LR is, so Boondog says we have opposite views on Old Norm. I know. My humor's weird. I mean, I like Norm Macdonald. I think he's a fucking genius. I don't know. Yeah, Gleason Virgin. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So basically this one right here, right? Yeah. It's nice. I mean, I like it. It's like a black and white negative variant. Scott's Collectibles still has it for sale for £18.95. Super limited to only 2,500 copies. Yeah, I wouldn't say 2,500 copies is super limited. 2,500 copies is not super limited. I'm sorry. 50 copies, anything under 100 print run is pretty super limited. I wouldn't say 2,500 is super limited. But it's a nice cover. I like it. Yeah. For what is that? $25 US maybe for that book. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Gleason, I think, is good. I like that cover. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So what else, guys? Oh, there's Just a Rican. Hey, Rod, I did send you an invite on your Instagram. I emailed it to you on your Instagram messages. So no big deal, my friend. I know it's getting late. It's 10:17. I'm one of these old men now. Um, like if I start a movie, I have to start a movie by like 7:30, 8 o'clock to watch it all the way through. If I start a movie past like 9 o'clock, forget it. Usually around 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:30, I start to fade pretty hard, especially if I'm like relaxed and I'm like laying on a couch. That it's really it's a tough go for me. Okay, Rod, good to see you. Shared on Twitter. I appreciate you doing that, buddy. No big deal. I was going to say if you wanted to come on the live stream and chat, you could do that, but I know it's getting late. Um, no big deal at all. What else was I know? My good friend Jim's Comics mentioned a book that, of course, after he mentioned it, it's sold out everywhere. Oh, is it Daredevil 610 second printing? I mean, all these damn second printings are going crazy lately. Yeah, shit. Look at that, $95. This was probably like a $15 to $20 book. And then, of course, Jim's Comics posts a video, and everybody goes on eBay and basically buys up the second print. So think about this: you can buy the first print um, of 610. No, I'm sorry. It's 609. Yeah. I'm sorry, 609, which is I guess the first cameo of the Vigil. Which literally this was like a nothing book until Jim's Comics mentioned it. Yeah, I was gonna see what. See what the last sales were. Yeah, there was a sale at 40. Yeah, some sales at 40. Yeah, so this was probably the last sale before it blew up. $15, $10. So it was like a $10 to $15 book. There's one for $5 plus shipping. So literally, this was like, God, this poor bastard. He had this on an auction and it sold for 78 cents. Oh, holy crap. Back in October. I feel bad for that guy. It's hopefully he doesn't know that it's now probably a $90 to $100 book. Oh well, that's what Jim's Comics channel can do. He just hit 10,000 subscribers. He's got 10 times the amount of subscribers that I have. So of course he doesn't have to. He can fart on a book or breathe on it slightly, and the book blows up. And sure enough, that book has blown up. I mean, there's only 2 listings on eBay. 609 second print, one asking 65 plus shipping, and another one asking 95. So first cameo of the Vigil. I don't have that book in my collection. I mean, I have the first print, but not the second print. But it's kind of funny how all of a sudden the second prints are going for way more money than the first prints. I don't know if that's sustainable. It typically shouldn't be, but right now that's what seems to be the hot ticket. What was the other book I was talking about the other day that oh yeah. King Thor. I saw a couple people post on this. Again, this is another one of those second prints. This is selling more than the 1 in 50 by Zaffino. So I have the 1 in 50 by Zaffino. And look at this. This is someone's asking 75. I mean, it's a cool cover. It's got Gore the God Butcher. He is going to be played by Christian Bale in the upcoming Thor God and Thunder movie. I don't know if it's just a brief appearance. We don't know yet, but Christian Bale will be playing the God Butcher. Gore the God Butcher. And of course, his first appearance is blown up. That book is super expensive. And it's just funny how all of a sudden the second print is going crazy. Yeah, I mean, some people are asking, close to $200 for it. I did pick one up for $40 right before it. I mean, it was already kind of exploding. This was literally like a $10 to $15 book forever. And all of a sudden, that news came out about Christian Bale. And you can see there's been some pretty high sales. That's probably the one I bought right there. I think I got it just under $40. If you go back, somebody bought 3 copies for $225. I mean, even go back. Let me see. If you go back to November, it's probably when you're going to see it a lot cheaper. Yeah, there you go. $20, December 10th. There's another one for $20, December 8th. November 19th, some poor bastard got that for $10 plus shipping. Yeah, I mean, if there was a couple sales in that $10 to $20 range, if you got it for under $30, you did really, really well. I paid $40 for my copy, and I'm very happy with that. But it's been kind of a decent book for. I mean, you go all the way back to October, September, and there's been people wanting that book just because it's a cool cover, Esad Ribic cover. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Just Regan, don't be coughing. Well, there's no one in the room with me, Rod, so I won't infect anybody but myself. I'm all right. Yeah, when you get old, you get that dry throat feeling. I'm good. I'm immune. I think I must be immune to it because I'm not the most careful person. I go to the gym. I mean, I wear a mask where you're supposed to wear masks, but I'm not like crazy careful, I guess. I don't know. I do wash my hands a lot, so that's probably helpful. Manny says, I guarantee I can find that Daredevil 609 second print in the back issue bins. You know why? Because it's a nothing book. There you go. Well, Manny, if you find an extra copy and you want to send me one, buddy, I'll take it. I'll send you a couple nice comic books. If you want to send me that, if you find a copy, I'll take it. I'll send you something for it. GTK Comics says another book I want your opinion on is Ice Cream Man number 22, the Alan Qua exclusive, limited to 250 copies. Yeah, let me take a look at that. I don't know if I remember that or not. I like Ice Cream Man. That's one of my favorite Image books. I've been collecting that since the beginning. Let me take a look. Yeah, that seems to be doing well, right? A lot of sales in that $100 range. I like it. Now, I like the John Guion cover better, though. So I did pick up the Virgin copy. That was also limited to 250 copies. So I probably looked at both of them, and I thought, I only really want to buy one of them. So I decided to buy the John Guion Virgin, which is this one right here. Which I'm happy I bought that one. It's nice. It's a nice looking cover. I mean, that's creepy as hell. That's freaking creepy. So that's the one I picked up. Yeah, I think the Alan Qua one's good as well. I like it, but my eye was drawn to the John Guion cover. Just my opinion on that. Louis says $500 for a 9/8 Thor God of Thunder #2. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I do have that book in my collection. It's in one of those damn boxes. I bought them all for cover price when they came out. The only reason I bought those is I wasn't a big Thor fan, but I was a big Esad Ribic fan. I like his artwork. That's the reason I bought all of them because I'm like, Esad Ribic's doing the covers. Oh yeah, I'm done. So I picked them all up, and for cover price. So yeah, I was kind of happy that I did that. Manny says, "Yeah, nothing book and no beers about it. The only reason it's because Jim said it's a low print run book, which means nothing." Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. Jim's comics channel, he can sell out a book on eBay very, very quickly. He definitely has power. Uh, you got to respect the power. He definitely can move a book. I mean, it's a cool cover. I mean, I can understand why there could be some temporary heat on it. Long term, though, long term, second prints shouldn't be worth more than first prints. It doesn't matter what the print run is. But the marketplace determines the value, man. I mean, it just if the market thinks that the second print's more valuable, I mean, look at Venom #3. Um, I mean, I have 7 copies of the first print A cover. I have one copy of the second print. I don't have any of the third print at all. But if someone said, "Hey, Seth, I'll trade you a near mint uh, third print for one of your first print A covers," yeah, would I do it? Hell yeah. I don't have the third print. I'd like to own it. It's a cool cover and it's worth more. So yeah, would I do that deal? Absolutely. But is anybody calling me to do that deal? Nope. So anybody out there that has a bunch of third print Venom #3s and they don't have a first print A cover, I'll gladly trade it with you. No problem. I got 7 copies. They're all near mint. They're all 9/8. One of these days, I should get them graded. Um, Manny says, look up King Thor #3. That's a cool book and worth getting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I have the regular cover. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you got another Ribbit cover. You've got the Gore the God Butcher, right on the cover there. So that's the return of Gore the God Butcher. That's a cool cover. I mean, I like it. That's a good one. Looks like you can get that for about $10. Not too expensive. $10 to $15. Yeah, I'd say that's a good pickup. I'd agree with that. GTK Comics says just the fact that the book is hot will keep it hot. In my opinion, yeah, I agree with that. All right, guys. I think that's it for me. I don't know. I'm tired. I talked quite a bit. I showed you some books that I picked up. So we talked real quick. Thursday, noon, 1, 2, and 3 p.m. Wanted Comics ends with an X, COMIX.com. Wanted Comics. They have that exclusive for Haha #1, the John Gallagher variant. That's I think is going to do well. It should sell out. I expect that to double in price, if not more. So make sure you're checking that out. And also Scorpion Comics Venom #32. If you're a big Delato fan and you like a cool looking Delato cover, check that out. That comes out tomorrow at 6 p.m. at scorpioncomics.com. Ancient Mariner says, I'll take a Venom #3 for Christmas. All right. I understand that. No problem, buddy. Send me that third print and I'll send you one. No problem. I'll do an even swap. No problem at all. Yeah. So everybody, thanks for checking in. I know we're on here late. I'm glad to see there's enough people watching. 14 people watching the live stream. That's awesome. I will have a show on Thursday. So Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic Show. I just got a big box of cigars. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of books lately on Instagram. I'll do some more postings here tomorrow. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. Make sure you're following Chasing Comics on Instagram. That's my good friend Infamous. He does a great job, especially highlighting exclusive covers if you're into that. I just started reading Immortal Hulk. I'm trying to catch up. I'm reading, I think I'm on issue 35 right now. So I know I'm a little bit behind, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. The leader, Al Ewing's bringing back the leader. Kind of makes me interested in his first appearance, which I looked up, which is Tales to Astonish. Number 62 is his first cameo appearance, and then his first full appearance is Tales to Astonish 63. I looked on eBay. It's kind of tough to find that book in high grade. Yeah, obviously, it's an older book. 7.0s, 6.5s, or $150 to $200 range, but that might be a book I'm going to keep my eye out for. I think that could be a good pickup. The leader, pretty good villain for the Hulk. And it looks like it's Immortal Hulk's been pretty good lately. The last couple issues I've read have been pretty decent. All right, guys. Thursday, check it out. I'll probably not do it late, though. Bagged and Hoarded, I'm sorry. I know you like me doing late shows. I'm just too old. I'm too tired. Come 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm starting to lose energy. So I'll probably do the show around that 5:30, 6 o'clock range because I like to be outside. I like to have a smoke, drink some whiskey and smoke a cigar. So maybe every Tuesday I'll try to do like a late night stream. I kind of like that idea. So Thursday I'll try to do that 5:30 stream. And then maybe every Tuesday I'll do like a late night, 9:30, 10 o'clock range. And then I'll get maybe different people to watch it at that point. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on Thursday. Don't miss it. I'll send out a notification on it ahead of time. Should be around like 5:30 range. Everybody have a great couple days, and I'll see you on Thursday. Thanks, guys.